Alright, give me a second. Bruh. Okay, hold on. Back today with another reaction. Yeah, I'm just gonna be reacting to some more drama, I guess. Andy's AK-47, interesting name. Alright guys, here we go. I'll be reacting to it in a bit, just give me a second. Hold on, give me a second. Alright. Here we go. I just copied the wrong link, for God's sake. I hate my life. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Haley, thoughts on Proud? I don't have any thoughts. Alright, chat. Are you all ready to react to this video? Who's seen this video so far? Let me just ask. Who has actually seen this video? Has anyone watched this yet? I'm just gonna check something. I wonder if anyone's talking about me in the Arsenal Discord server. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no one's talking about me. Great. Cool. Alright, because usually when I make these type of streams, there tends to be people talking about me. Alright. Yeah, it is about Castlers. So you got nothing to say about him cheating? I mean, bro, why would I care if somebody cheats or not? That's none of my business. R4 movement back then, bro. Nah, he was like R2 or something. Like, just saying, bro. His movement was not that good. Okay. I'm watching a cheaters video right now. What, you're talking about Galactic? I mean, dude, at least he makes good content. I don't care if he cheated in Arsenal or not. All right, chat. Here we go. Let's watch this.
Castlers, a Roblox developer who was incredibly respected by the Rolf community for his skill in FPS games. He was known to have one of the greatest reaction times out of any Roblox player.
I still remember this clip.
Letting him gain over 100k subscribers.
Jeez.
Castlers was considered a legend in the community, but was this really the case?
You know what's the sad part is the fact that he actually, like, he almost got away with it. Like, if nobody had exposed him for cheating, dude, because they, like, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, chat. Like, people don't usually stop to think like, oh, that's a developer, he could possibly be cheating. But then people would also just bring up the topic like, why would a dev, like, you know, cheat in his own game? But then again, like, what's actually stopping them from doing it? If they can cheat in their own game, what's stopping them from actually doing it? You know what I mean? So yeah, that's one thing. It's like people always say like, oh, like, why would they do it? They're a dev. But like, seriously, like, what's stopping them, right? So, all right, let's keep watching.
Well, this individual's past comes along with scams, manipulation, and malicious attempts to break the Roblox TOS.
Damn.
This is the dark history of Castlers.
All right. I don't know why I'm so excited for this, even though I've already watched it.
May 15th, 2019, Castlers becomes a developer by framing a role of intern known as Aaron Frost. For context, Aaron was a friend he had met at Applebee's, and they were both staff members for Rolf. They were really good friends and both very experienced in coding. Aaron states in one of his podcasts that he was usually busy, so he gave Castlers his account to help develop while he was gone.
Me and Castlers go back a while. I mean, initially I was demoted from Rolf because I let him actually use my account when I was not able to use it because I wanted to get work done, and he offered to get work done, and I said, yeah, you know, you can use my account when I'm not online so that you can actually work towards, you know, making CB better, and that's what I got demoted for, and then he got promoted.
After getting into the account, Castlers steals his work, claiming it as his own. He then lies to Mighty Baseblade, stating that it was actually Aaron who plagiarized his.
Hold on, lied to Mighty Baseblade and Rolf to get me fired. Team Critical competitive CB. Y'all just gave the wrong guy popularity. He's living the life I should have been. Damn, that's tough, bro. You know, the thing is, right, about Frost, if this were the case, like if Frost were to be the dev instead of Castlers, this dude could have potentially like easily like blown up. And I have no doubt in my mind that this guy would probably like use his platform for good. But then again, we can't really trust everyone. But I feel like he looks more trustworthy than Castlers, considering that, like, you know, I mean, the dude literally just like, what do you call it? The dude literally got screwed over by Castlers, like his own friend, which is kind of messed up. I can't lie. But yeah, that's tough. I never even knew about this, chat. Actually, I never even knew about this. Like I've never heard about it. So wait, what's classic sub count? Not trying to underestimate Castlers on how he plays Arsenal and his trigger bot, but y'all think that if Castlers would handle Arsenal within 20 if he were to play again, bro? The dude doesn't even play the game. I guarantee you, he isn't even like competitive. Like he would probably be like R5 max, R6 low if he actually does play. Like he's not that good. No offense. Like how can you call a dude who cheats good? Like that just doesn't make sense. He literally trigger bots, bro. Even if he doesn't trigger bot, he's still not that great. Because his trigger bot is the only reason that's carrying him. His aim is alright, I guess, but You have to understand the reason why he's hitting those shots is because he's trigger botting, right? So,
work.
like, I mean, if I had trigger bot, for example, I'd literally be R8, dude.
So as a result, Aaron was demoted and Castlers was hired as a developer.
Cassis was promoted because one of our interns who was trying to become developer was peddling Casser's work off as his own. So we fired him and hired Casser's. But here's the issue. Where's the proof that Casser's, you know, it was, how do we know it was Casser's work, right? This is the one thing that I don't understand. Shouldn't it be like, shouldn't you be able to like prove that you did the work and stuff like that? Because it seems a bit weird how Casser's was just able to claim his work and they just randomly believed it. I don't know. That just seems fishy. What do you guys think, chat? Do you guys think that's a bit weird? I think it's weird in my opinion because I don't see how you could just instantly take someone's work and they'll just believe you, right? Wouldn't you need some sort of evidence or something? Or was it mainly a debate? Like, that's what I wonder. You should know, like, what you did for your work, right? Well, it really depends, right? It really depends on, exactly, like, you know, what type of work they're talking about. It could be a map, could be a skin, could be anything, really. But, I don't know. Let's keep watching.
Now being a part of Rolf, he would start off working on the game Counterblocks, also known as CB, which is essentially the Roblox version of CSGO. He would also join a friend group called Team Cringe. Team Cringe was a group of Counterblocks players who were all in some way affiliated with Rolf. The roster included Castlers, Xenu, Aimer, and Trent, all of whom were developers or moderators for Counterblocks. Their team was known to have the best players in the game, with the best player on their team being none other than Castlers himself. Team Cringe participated in tournaments organized by a Discord server known as RSL Pro League, and they were essentially undefeated. But what if I told you that all of them were frauds? For starters, almost everyone on their team was a cheater or had cheated in the past. Now obviously there were a few that were legitimately good, but the wide majority of these people were in fact exploiters. There have been countless clips of them cheating, including a video of one of their members known as Trent cheating for fun in a Counterblocks game, and even getting away with it simply because they were friends with Castlers.
Bro, that's crazy.
Now let's move on to the summer of 2019, when players in CB started to get better, which led to Team Cringe getting closer matches with their opponents. Castlers obviously didn't like this, and would start finding all sorts of ways to make sure that his team didn't lose.
Bro, nah, but dude, imagine having like a full team of cheaters, right? Imagine having a full team of cheaters going up. Well, I wouldn't say full team, right? Some of them could be legit. But imagine having like a team where a few of your players cheat and it's still like a close match. I just find that crazy in my opinion. Like, I feel like if you're cheating, you just have like the upper advantage, especially if you're using something like TriggerBot, ESP. I mean, it really depends on what they use, but I'm pretty sure they used ESP because Trent has used ESP in one of the clips. But yeah, I don't know, dude. I just find it weird how you can almost like lose while cheating. But all right.
Example of this is falsely banning their best player.
That's unless they didn't cheat in the tournaments, which I'm not really sure about, but oh damn. Bro, this guy's aim looks kind of clean, can't lie. Like, his aim was like pretty good for its time at least.
Them all out very quickly, Daniel, if I say so myself.
Here he gets banned.
Another example of Castlers rigging matches is this clip of someone getting teleported outside the map in the semifinals of an RSL tournament. Castlers claimed it was a bug in the game, but this was later revealed to be false.
To be honest, I've only seen people get teleported like out of the map, like when they spawn in. If it's in the middle of a match, then I've never seen somebody get teleported outside of the map in the middle of a match. Like if it's like when you spawn in, then fair enough. But if it's like in the middle of a match, then yeah, I don't know about that one.
His friend Punable decides to ask him about the bug, and Castlers basically admits to everything. Castlers mentions in Punable's DM that he was the boss, so he could pretty much get away with anything, and said that it wouldn't have mattered if he was caught doing it or not. Now, Glestic, you may be asking, how did he get away with all of this? Wouldn't anyone else on Roll take notice? Well, bear in mind that most developers were working on the game Arsenal, pretty much neglecting CB. This was actually the main reason why Castlers managed to get away with all of this. The only person who was really above him in power was Mighty Baseplate, who was barely active and unaware of what was going on in the community. This technically made Castlers the owner of CB. Now, everything I've mentioned so far is just the beginning, because this is when things get interesting. In the fall of 2019, Castlers created a private Discord server in the hopes of starting a black market made specifically for selling in-game items.
Bro, that's crazy. Imagine, right? You just have like a Discord server, and that Discord server is specifically so that you can make a market and sell items that you shouldn't even be selling. But like that's, in my opinion, that's just crazy. I mean, this dude probably made like thousands of dollars from this, like from this stuff alone.
This is a process known as alt trading. For reference, alt trading means trading in-game items or accessories for any currencies outside of the Roblox platform. Not only is this against the Roblox terms of service, but it's also one of the easiest ways to get scammed. Now, before this scandal took place, Rolv had already made a rule stating that anyone who was caught alt trading would get permanently banned from CB. So Castlers had alt trading would get permanently banned from CB. So Castlers had to hide this scheme from most of the developers to make sure that he wasn't risking his job. So in order to do this, he tried remaining anonymous through most of these trades. Instead, he'd make his friend Aimer handle the trades directly, and whatever amount was made would be split in half with Castlers. Aimer refers to Castlers as his helper as an attempt to keep his identity a secret. We know this because the skins Aimer was going to sell in this screenshot were the same ones in Castlers' inventory. This was even confirmed by Aaron himself, who was a good friend of Castlers. So essentially, Castlers would spawn the skins and Aimer sold them to the buyers, with most items costing around $100 to $200. This scheme went on for a while until Mighty Baseplate would start to notice that Aimer had a lot of suspicious trades, which by the way are trades in which someone is giving away rare items in exchange for nothing. So Mighty would conclude that he was alt trading and Aimer would be demoted. Now that Mighty was focusing more on counterblocks, it would be much harder to continue these trades. So this is the beginning of their new plan, and that was to scam every person they were trading with. Now here is how the scam worked. Aimer offers a lot of items in exchange for a very hefty price. After the buyers make the payment, Castlers bans them for alt trading. Here is why the scam worked so well. The buyers think they were caught, since none of them were aware of Castlers' involvement. Mighty Baseplate, on the other hand, thinks that Castlers isn't involved either, since he was the one banning the alt traders. But obviously no plan is perfect, because there was one small problem. One buyer knew that Castlers was involved. This was Bazzer. For context, Bazzer was a known alt trader in the CB community. Now what sets him apart from the others is that he was the only one to trade directly with Castlers. Castlers obviously found Bazzer as a threat, so he'd manipulate him into being his business partner, and when the time was right, Castlers would stab him on the back. Bazzer was also their best shot at making money, since he bought more items than anyone else, giving thousands to Castlers and his friends. One day, giving thousands.
He's probably taken over $1,000 in alt trading money and other illegal venues with Bazzer. Stole my job. Him and Team Cringe, Aimer, and all of them. And all of them are just a bad bunch. A bunch of 20 to 30-year-olds taking advantage of young kids on Roblox and making money out of it. That's crazy.
Friends. One day, one of Bazzer's friends told him about the scam, and this led to him getting skeptical about his trades with Castlers. So as you'd expect, he told Castlers to give the skins first, given the amount of money he'd already sent him. Castlers responds by completely gaslighting him, saying that he had no intentions to scam.
Rats, traitors, scammers, casters, and almost all of his friends. Yeah, but I didn't scam you last time.
I don't think anybody here is.
Yeah, you went first last time and it worked out for you, so why should I have to go first? Just pay. I'll give. It's easy. You went first last time and you got your stuff, so that's all I'm saying.
So the payment went through, and a few days later, Castlers mentions to Bazzer.
Honestly, there's no way Exoni can deny this. I mean, come on, bro. The dude is literally talking. How can that be faked? Listen, I really need an explanation. I need a good explanation as to how that could be faked or how that could be taken out of context, because they're not explaining. Like, this is my main issue with the devs, is that they never take accountability. And all right, look, I understand Exone, right? You know, it's hard to know, like, if all of this could be true, because this is like his friend we're talking about here. But you can't also be like completely delusional. Like, you can't just completely write off the accusations and say, oh yeah, it's false, without telling us why. Like, you're literally just saying it's out of context, it's fake evidence and stuff like that, but you're not really doing anything to prove that. You're not showing any sort of, like, you're not showing anything to support your claims. You're just talking. Like, that's the one issue that the devs fail to understand, is that when they get into certain dramas, they don't explain, because they don't have to, realistically, right? Like, realistically, the developers don't even need to send any proof, because of their status alone, like, the majority of the people will believe them anyway. It doesn't matter if they don't have proof or not. Like, literally, if anything, they could do anything, like, very malicious and then get called out for it, and they'll just say, oh yeah, no, it's not real, it's fake evidence, even though it is real, and people will just dismiss it instantly, like, without even like sending any proof. They're just accusing them of faking evidence, and that's it. It's not real, guys. Like that's just, I don't know, bro. It's just dumb. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's my take. But
so the payment went through, and a few days later, Castlers mentions to Bazzer that the higher powers were forcing him to ban all alt traders, and that anyone who wanted to be unbanned would have to pay money. But here's the fun part. 3 people were not affected by the ban wave, and that was Trent, Aimer, and Blez Rico, who were all friends with Castlers and a part of Team Cringe. Bazzer gets frustrated and accuses Castlers of being biased, and Castlers responds by stating that everyone he accused of not being banned were in fact.
I think they did all show. I mean, you know, but I'm not sure. Wait. You know nothing, man, about the people you're accusing of not getting banned. All of them are banned. Yes, and I banned. Interesting.
Banned, but this was revealed to be completely false.
Here's the thing. I don't think they were ever banned, because if they were banned for alt trading, wouldn't they technically get banned from Arsenal as well, realistically? Because this is role we're talking about, right? So if you get banned from one game, you get banned from all the other games as well.
As his friends literally DM saying that they were not banned. A few hours later, Trent mentions to Bazzer that he needed to pay $100 to prevent the ban. But this just turned out to be another scam, and his ban remained in place. Bazzer demands a refund for the money he paid, but Aimer states that Roll doesn't do refunds, and that Castlers already spent the money. So the following day...
Yeah, bro, let's just, you know what? Let's just give Castlers $100 for an unban, just for him to not even unban. You know what? At that point, I don't know, bro. I don't want to say anything like you deserve to get scammed or something like that, but come on, dude. Buying an unban? Seriously? I mean, I understand. Because, you know, this is kind of old Arsenal we're talking about, so this is how it was at the time. But anyone now, like realistically, anyone now, like during this time right now that we're talking about, everyone would know that buying unbans is not possible. And if a mod were to even offer that, bro, it just wouldn't end well. And it would probably most likely just be a scam or just them joking and just not being serious. So,
Castlers joins Bazer's game, banning him and the rest of the
also, what is this game that we're talking about? Earn 10 trading books. I'm pretty sure this is CB Row Trading Hangout or something like that.
traders forever.
You were kicked from this game. You've been banned by RAC for the reason of test. That's interesting. He was banned for test. So he didn't even give a reason. He just got banned for tests. You know, the thing that's weird, right, is if they check the ban logs, can't they see the reason? Like, I mean, technically, but then again, I don't think Mighty Baseplate was really that active, so I don't think they could have seen it. But I find it crazy how Cassius was able to ban someone for the reason test and not even get questioned once as to why they were banned. You know, and it's funny because Exone keeps talking about like, oh yeah, bro, listen, every single time, you know, when a person gets banned, we make sure that it goes through all of our moderators and we get to the bottom of it. Anyway, let's continue.
With no refund.
Also, I think Exone was mainly talking about Arsenal, but in reality, it shouldn't just be Arsenal. It should also be for all the other games as well.
Castlers gets away with over 10,000 USD.
This section is removed due to legal issues with Castlers. Check the punable document for this evidence.
Blocking all contact with these players to cover up his
I don't want to check the document because I don't want to leak anything.
scheme. Castlers deletes his DMs with Bazer and then makes a statement claiming that everything Bazer had screenshotted was inspect elemented, and then denies that the bans ever occurred in the first place. Scapter, on the other hand, deletes the logs of them occurred in the first place.
It's really easy to fake Discord messages, either editing them or you can change people's picture, etc. I mean, dude. Alright. Like the Discord messages, fine, yeah, maybe they could be faked. But what about the time where you were literally just in a voice chat talking? You were literally talking about doing something that was not allowed, which is alt trading. Not to mention only that, but even like also like I don't know, bro. It's just weird, bro. I don't see how you could defend this, knowing the fact that like even if the messages were edited, right? You'd think to at least like maybe show like a recording of showing the DMs, like going to Bazer's DMs and then checking if the messages are there. Like you could easily tell if he deleted the messages or not because you'd see that the timelines from the messages would just not match and just be a whole line of text, right? We'd also be able to see if he edited the messages or not. So I don't know. I just think it's really cringe in my opinion. Anyway.
Place. Scapter, on the other hand, deletes the logs of them alt trading to
Scapter is going to be quiet about it. I can see if I can get him to delete the logs. Either way, people have already accepted I alt trade. I doubt it'll be brought to light. Interesting.
make it seem like it never even happened. Now, with all this drama in CB, Aaron would make a 30-minute podcast essentially talking about his awful experience at Team Cringe, giving his unbiased opinion. This video is linked in the description for those of you who want a deeper dive.
I'll probably check it out.
Something you probably don't know about Aaron. He owned RSL, which is the server Team Cringe competed in. So after the podcast was published, Castlers seized all Rolf connections towards RSL, and he and his Team Cringe members completely nuked the server.
Wow. Is this really what Rolf allows? I mean, bro, how is this going under the radar? I don't understand. It's been years and no one has even questioned it. It's crazy.
saying offensive slurs.
If I'm gonna be honest, I'm just gonna say this right now. I doubt that this video will make a difference. I doubt that castlers will get demoted. I doubt it. But especially considering that they have so much like trust in them to the point where they've just become delusional, right? And not even like bothering to check the situation out or even make a statement.
Even nuking a few content creators who spoke out on the situation.
The guy who raided my Discord server numerous times with other role devs numerous times, then a bunch of inappropriate slurs. Nope.
It's no surprise that most of the CB community started to lose respect for castlers, so castlers quit CB and started fresh in a brand new game. With most players being fairly new, nobody could stand in his path. This game was Roblox Arsenal, a game that was starting to skyrocket in popularity. Since his audience was fairly young, it was going to be much easier to manipulate them. Castlers would turn himself into a literal legend. He wanted to be the #1 Arsenal player. In order to do this, castlers used a cheat known as TriggerBot, specifically coded for him in the game. TriggerBot is an exploit which lets you automatically shoot when placing your crosshair on an enemy. Setting this aside, he first started gaining popularity after developing one of the best game modes in the game, which was none other than competitive mode.
Honestly, one thing that I can respect casters for is releasing Legacy Competitive. That's like the only thing that I like casters for. There's nothing else.
Castlers was also a good friend of John Roblox, and partook in many of his videos. John would state numerous times that Castlers was the #1 player. With John being the biggest Arsenal YouTuber, many people took this statement as a fact, leading to Castlers gaining an insane amount of respect. His fame only grew as they'd play together in the ACT, which was a creator tournament hosted by Bandits and Wake. This was for 100k Robux and a special melee, easily making it the biggest event in the Arsenal community. When the tourney begun, Castlers took the aggressive approach, destroying all players in the tournament, eventually making it onto the finals where they would go against Tanker and Truth Behind the Lock.
If I'm being honest, if Castlers, like, if he did cheat in this, then in my opinion, like, if he did cheat in this tournament, then I'm saying, like, without a doubt, like, without the cheats, he'd definitely lose. Like, if he did cheat in this tournament, I'm saying.
It was no competition though, because Castlers absolutely annihilated them, leading to the chat accusing him of extended hitboxes. This is because he actually has access to these hitboxes, confirmed in one of John's videos.
And by the way, you did not use mobile hitboxes on your tournament, right?
Nope.
Yep, that was all legit by Castlers. Same thing with me, I did not use mobile boxes at all whatsoever.
I was actually specifically told not to.
I'm like, yeah,
because one of the developers thought that I'd pull a funny and do that, because it would be really funny if I would have done that.
Castlers claims he didn't use them in the tournament, but there's no way to confirm this because he never released his gameplay. This made a lot of the competitors skeptical, with Tanker being a great example. Tanker mentions in the description of his ACT video that he lost to a known trigger botter, leading to Truth's Discord announcement about Castlers' legitimacy. This was due to a specific video on his channel where he played the game Aim Stars. The video he posted was extremely suspicious, according to professionals such as Who Is Aqua, who stated that Castlers was blatantly trigger botting in his Aim Stars video. This is because of the slow hand movement, which was a bit odd for a person who has a very good reaction time. His clicks also seemed subconscious, making it quite odd to most aimers. These accusations eventually faded away, and Castlers continued to grow in fame. But then the truth spilled out, one by one. A person named...
Bro, that reminds... hold on. What Glessic just said there reminds me of something. Hold on. Bro, he said something that kind of reminds me something. Hold on. Alright, let me find it. Very water. Oh my god. Alright, where is it? Yeah, right here. Right here, chat. So, this part.
Respect from the community. Until the truth spilled out, one by one.
And then let's go back to Glustic.
But then the truth spilled out, one by one.
Glustic, you thought I wouldn't catch you lacking, huh? You thought I wouldn't catch you. You thought I wasn't gonna. Oh my god. Bro, you thought I wasn't gonna catch you with that, bro? Come on, Glustic. Come on, man. You know, it's funny because I feel like some people will actually get mad at him for that, just for copying one line. But, oh well, let's keep watching. I love this.
A person named Ice, otherwise known as Light, would make a video exposing the misdemeanors that Castlers had committed behind the scenes. Now, as expected, the video resulted in major backlash, including an entire counter video made against it. There are pretty clear reasons for why this was the case. For starters, the evidence was presented in the worst way imaginable. Light throws out many screenshots with little to no context behind any of it. The screenshots could have also been easily faked, which obviously wasn't the case, but there wasn't really a way to know at the time. And the biggest factor of them all was the person's credibility. Light was a complete random in the eyes of the community, making him incredibly untrustworthy.
Like, you gotta think about it. I'm gonna assume this Ice guy is a pretty good Arsenal player, but like, how credible is this Ice person? Like, this Ice person is obviously knowledgeable, I know that, but like, I'm a pretty good Arsenal player.
I mean, you have to understand though, right? How do you know, like, how credible is Castlers? I mean, sure, he has a bunch of respect, but that still doesn't change the fact that, like, he could still, like, I mean, if you think about it, Castlers is literally just like Space UK and Geometry Dash, bro. Like, you know, remember when Space UK was like very famous and known as like a top 1 player and he got exposed for cheating? Dude, like, this dude was like one of the most famous players on the game and people thought he was actually legit. So what's stopping from Castlers doing the same thing on this game, right? It doesn't make him credible. Like, I don't get why people are saying, oh yeah, but Castlers is more trustworthy. No, you don't know that. Anyone could do anything at any time, right? Keep that in mind, chat.
Right? I win extremely quickly, like under 3 minutes, and then people call me hacker. Why do they call me hacker? Because, you know, it's because they're not like as...
I mean, here's the thing though. Public service calling you a cheater is way different than hitting shots that shouldn't even be possible by a human. Well, that's completely different if you think about it.
Good at Arsenal, that's number 1, so they may not have as much experience. And that could be the case here. Maybe Ice isn't that good at Arsenal, maybe other players aren't as good at Arsenal.
Now, let's take a look at some of the main points people made against the video. The main defense for Castlers' legitimacy was the rumor that he was a CSGO pro. The truth is...
Oh, bro, I remember this, bro. This was such a meme, I swear, bro. Every single time when Castlers, like, when we watch the Castlers montage, right, and we see these, like, shots where he hit them in, like, a low millisecond amount of time, we'd always just say, like, nah, bro, he's just a pro at CSGO. That's why he has good reaction time, bro. It was such a big meme back then. Holy.
Castlers was never a CSGO pro. This was even confirmed by...
Who actually, like, made this up, I wonder? Like, where did this even come from? Like, where did this rumor start? You know what I mean?
Team Cringe themselves, stating that it was a lie created by a complete random. Now, it does seem like he played CSGO in the past, but anyone can play CSGO. That doesn't necessarily make you good at it.
All right, guys. So that means that no one can finally use this as an excuse. All right, if you watch a caster's montage and you see him trigger botting, no one can finally say, "Oh yeah, he's hitting those shots because he's CS:GO pro." No one can say that anymore, chat. Like, I think this dude has mistaken CS:GO for like counter blocks or something. There's no way somebody made a rumor about him being a CS:GO pro. Oh god.
Castler's even mentioned that he hadn't played CS:GO 5 years prior to counterblocks. It's also worth noting that this was in 2014, when CS:GO's anti-cheat wasn't as advanced. The next reason people defended him was because they thought he pretended to cheat. If you're confused, this was a comparison to Tanker, who did something similar in the past. Something people missed out though, is that the only reason Tanker was able to fake the suspicious clips is because his videos were heavily edited. Castler's, on the other hand, only posted raw footage, making it impossible for him to fake any of the clips thrown against him. The final major claim in his defense is the reason stating that Castler's is legit because he's a developer.
I do want to say though, I know some people have like called Castler's out, like, oh, that dude's a hacker or whatever. I know, especially like during my tournament, whatever. But he is definitely not a hacker. He's a dev for the game. Why would he hack on a game that he literally works on every day? Castler,
in my opinion, that's just a dumb argument. Like, I mean, come on, let's be honest. Every dev has at least wanted to cheat in their game at least once. Like, that's perfectly fine to do so, but there's a difference between cheating in your own game and cheating for your own benefit. Like, a lot of people always say like, "Oh yeah, it's his own game, he can cheat." No, bro. Like, all right, fine, he can cheat in his own game, sure, but dude, like, you're literally going, like, you're basically just like, how do I explain this in a way that makes sense? You're basically just what's the word called? I forgot the word. You're pretty much just manipulating your fan base at that point. Like, you're basically just lying to them, if that makes sense, because you're literally cheating, pretending to be good on your channel just to get popular. Like, that's just not cool. Like, if you were to like openly cheat, then I don't think people would really have a problem with that, considering the fact that it is your own game. Just in my opinion, I don't think you should cheat at all. I think it's very, like, even though you're allowed to, it doesn't mean it's right. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what to say. Like, as long as, like, if you cheat and don't like ruin people's fun or something like that, then I guess. But I don't know. It still feels weird, you know.
Castler's is definitely a legit dude. He's just that insane.
But this dude definitely had bad intentions for sure. Like, this dude literally cheated just to get famous. So
this message that developers don't cheat was a bit strange, especially coming from creators like Bandites, because it's actually the complete opposite. For starters, the developers are allowed to cheat on their own game, so what's stopping them from doing it? A great example of this is Scapter, an Arsenal dev who actively cheated in the game and was the creator of Scap Assist. Roblox developers also have access to a code known as Lua, which can be used to make scripts or exploits. Taking these into account, it does make Castler's a bit more suspicious and makes you question his true credibility. Now let's take a look into why Castler's is an exploiter. For starters, a lot of things were off about his gameplay. He usually bot walked and his hand movements were fairly slow. Again, something unnatural for an FPS player who is claimed to be experienced. But most accusations focused more on his inhuman reaction time, shown in the following clips.
I'm holding it, man. One down.
You were live, you know that's not really the only way you can play like that. No.
Yeah.
130 milliseconds? How about 0?
In my opinion, I think this shot, I feel like this is like the only shot that I can see happening, considering the fact that it was literally just accidental. Right? I feel like this could happen to anyone, right? So that's like the only shot I can excuse as being legit, because I can see that happening.
Now, these are obviously very suspicious, but I believe that there is a better way to tell if he used TriggerBot. Because there is one key thing that this exploit does that is often looked over. This is a mechanic known as tap firing. Think in your head for a moment. Let's imagine that you are playing Arsenal and you get an automatic. Do you hold your mouse or do you spam click it? Obviously, you hold your mouse, even when your crosshair gets a bit off the player. It just makes sense. However, this isn't the case with TriggerBot, because TriggerBot goes off.
A lot of people seem to misunderstand what Galactic is trying to say here. He's not saying that if you tap fire like once, for example, with an automatic against a player, it means you're TriggerBotting. He's not trying to say that. What he's trying to say is that people who constantly do this are mainly the reason why, right? The reason why we're calling out casters on this is because, like, we would be okay with it if he did it like a few times, but this dude does it like every single time. Every single time he has an automatic, he just like tap fires, I'm pretty sure. So that's why it's suspicious, right? Not because he tap fires, but like how many times he does it. And he does it like every single time, which should raise some flags, right? Especially if you're in close range and you're tap firing, that's just weird. Like, why wouldn't you just hold down, right?
Clicks, and stop shooting the moment you take your crosshair off the player, even by a few milliseconds, resulting in a tap fire. Looking back at Castler's videos, he does this subconsciously every single time. There are also times when TriggerBot can malfunction. A few notable scenarios include shooting after death and not shooting at all. The reason why the first scenario happens is because of respawn delay, which can confuse the TriggerBot into thinking that the enemy is still there when it's really not. The second one occurs that
does he tap fire here? Hold on.
When it's really not.
Yeah, you can see right here, right? He kills this player and then he shoots and then hold on. Let me pause this real quick so I can see like better. Hold on. Okay, let's see if he tap fires here. Okay, so you got the gun. He shoots once and then okay, I don't think he tap fires there, but then again, I think he was also fully on him. Let's see. I don't know, bro. This might have been like a very old video. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I got no idea.
Which are invisible patches in the map set in place by the developers to avoid map glitching. Most meshes can be shot through, but that isn't the case with TriggerBot. TriggerBot confuses these meshes with actual walls and fails to detect the enemy. We can see this in a specific clip where Castlers doesn't shoot the enemy until he...
In my opinion, I think the main reason why he didn't shoot the enemy is because the player was so far away, not because of invisible meshes. So I don't think this is really that much of a good valid argument, I guess. Because I mean, if I'm being honest, if I was also in this position, I wouldn't shoot him with a Calico from that range. I would shoot when I was like close enough so I could get that one head tap. You know what I mean? So I don't think this like this clip is a good argument. He is making it, like, don't get me wrong, right? He's making a valid argument, but he's using the wrong clip. Like, I wouldn't use this clip in my opinion, because this clip isn't really a good example of what he's trying to say.
Goes through an invisible mesh. This clip is
unless like he shoots like at the exact time when he's out of the invisible mesh, then I would say that's kind of weird, but
just one of many that exist within this channel. Let's take a look at the overwhelming amount of evidence.
Shooting after death. Yeah, right here. I think he shoots with the Calibri. But then again, that could also sometimes happen.
At the overwhelming amount of evidence.
So yeah, I can see that happening with the Calibri. Wait, what? What is this? Mesh blocking the TriggerBot. Tap fire. Yeah, that is pretty weird. Especially the golden gunshot after, like he just like gets an instant kill as soon as his gun pops out. Yeah, this tap fire is a little bit like, I don't know. Like, in my opinion, I don't know. Is this reasonable to tap fire, chat? Like, if you look at this point with the Yogg, I would say this might be like sort of a reasonable range to tap fire, but I don't know. It's also weird how he just taps the head like 3 times like that. Shooting after death. I don't see the tap fire. Oh wait, hold on. Where is the tap fire? I mean, okay, to be honest, in my opinion, Glestic, this is not a good clip. Here's the issue, right? Like, I get what he's trying to say, but in my opinion, I don't think this is a good example to use. Because let's be honest, the majority of the people here in this chat probably tap fire with the gun. They don't spam it. They don't hold down when they use this gun. Especially if they're not scoped in, right? So, obviously, you're going to tap fire with that gun. I mean, I sometimes even do, so I don't know. Yeah, yeah, this one is a bit weird right here. Like, the fact that he shoots a bullet, like here, he shoots a bullet, right, when he killed him. Does it again right there, like that is a bit weird, yeah. Is he tap firing here? Yeah, I don't know, bro. Tap firing with the nail gun is a bit weird, in my opinion. Like, nobody tap fires with a nail gun, I feel like. Everyone would just hold it down. Tap fire. I would say this might be a bit reasonable, considering the fact the way he's moving and stuff like that, and the gun he's using. I'd say that's maybe a reasonable gun to tap fire with, but yeah, I just don't get the reason why he would like tap fire with a nail gun, unless someone's like trying to Adam peek and you just don't want to waste too many bullets, then I guess, but that's not the case here. So I don't think that's a good clip to use, Glestic. I mean, the fact that this can't be, the reason why this can't be trigger bot is because, like, I don't know, I feel like he's just been on the head for too long that like, I don't know, bro. I don't think this clip is really that weird, but I get his point. Shooting after death. Yeah, right there, for example. That is weird. The fact that he just shot the body after he, like, killed when there was no one there. I don't know. Maybe he thought it was a person or something.
Let's
but
move on to Rolf's response to the allegations. Rolf has always been pretty quiet about the situation and have yet to put out an official response to the allegations. Here are some of their individual responses. Developer Midnight Crystal states, I am 99% sure that Castlers does an exploit, and I said 99% because you can't be 100% sure about something, otherwise you might just be a fool. Lead developer Exone states that all evidence against Castlers had been thrown out of context, and that he was genuinely good at FPS games, with no evidence to back this up. I feel that
honestly, I feel like that's like a very common thing with Exone, is that he just tends to speak without even backing up what he's saying. And people just believe him because he's a developer. That's my only opinion about Exone, is the fact that whatever he says, people will believe it because he's a developer. So if he were to accuse someone of being a groomer, even though it's not true, then people would literally automatically believe it. Which is scary because this dude could easily, like, technically, this could easily just lie about someone and ruin their life just by saying that, you know? Like, it's just crazy how much power you can have, especially with a role.
that most of these responses were
I'm not saying that's something he would do, but I'm just, you know, projecting like how much power he truly has.
assumptions instead of facts. It seems pretty clear that most of the
But I'm glad that there's also some people like not like allowing the bullshit to slide. Like, I'm glad there's some people actually checking this and seeing if this is true rather than just blindly believing him because he's a developer. So
World team are clueless. A year passed and the allegations started to
but to be fair, like, I mean, even though Exone has been known for doing this type of stuff, I don't really blame him for defending casters, considering the fact that it is his friend. For example, when Monday was cheating in the tournament, and I was playing with him in the tournament, and I didn't even know he was cheating, right? I defended him because, you know, he's my friend. So obviously I don't think he'd cheat. So, I mean, yeah. But then again, he also like tells me like he has never cheated. People are saying he cheated. In my opinion, I just leave it as it is. I don't really want to I don't want to dive into it and be like, yo guys, actually this happened. Like, I don't care about it. It was a long time ago, right? But yeah.
Fade away until Punable published a 28-page document known as...
The goal of this document isn't to forward any hateful messages or other forms of harassment towards any individual mentioned. Oh, trust me, it's gonna happen. Even if you like, I mean, it's good that you're, you know, saying this, but trust me, no matter what you say, people are gonna go ruthless. All information in the document is linked to these people's actions, none taken out of context. There's no intent to defame or otherwise hurt anyone's reputation. All information provided is factual and should be pointed out in detail.
As the Rule of Chronicles. This eventually resulted in the making of another video on Castlers, uploaded by Very Water. This video also...
In my opinion, I feel like this is like, actually like, in my opinion, I'm just glad that he made this video. Because even though it wasn't like fully researched, it still brought like the majority of his actions to light, you know? So I'm kind of glad that he did make this video, even though it wasn't even though it wasn't well researched like the Very Water video. I'm still glad he made it because it actually brought a lot more attention to this topic.
Resulted in backlash, and all the comments were filled with anger and frustration. This was expected, and all the comments were...
Yeah, this is kind of ironic. This dude says he's actually such a good person. It's terrible that people make videos trying to expose him when in reality they know nothing about him. What a joke. I find this ironic because they're literally just like contradicting themselves. All right, if Cassius is such a good person, how do you know that? What? Do you know him IRL? Do you know every action he does? Do you know his routine? Do you know everything he does on a day-to-day basis? No, you don't. So I don't understand. I can't begin to understand why you would protect him, even though you don't even know, like he's not even making an effort to defend himself, dude. He's not even like showing exactly why this is fake. He's just saying the messages are faked, and his excuse is because messages can be easily faked. But he doesn't even begin to mention like the VCs, the cheating allegations, like. He doesn't address any of that. And people are out here just blindly saying, oh, yeah, he's a good person, bro. Like, what? I don't know, bro. I mean, that's just how it is. You know, this community is filled with, like, little kids, so you can't really expect them to understand. But, yeah.
Filled with anger and frustration. This was expected because after watching a few minutes of the video, it was pretty clear that Very Water had no clue what he was talking about. And the video was very misleading.
And keep in mind, right, I'm not being like... Well, I wouldn't say it was misleading. I just think that he didn't really do his research that well. And by research, I mean he didn't do a good job at fully explaining the details. I could say one thing that's misleading about the video is probably the CSGO part. Yeah, that's definitely misleading. But... yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, it was an okay video. Like, it wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. You know what I mean? I'm neutral with it. But this video is good for sure.
Now, here's the interesting part. Right after this video was published, all of the videos exposing Castlers were taken down. According to Bazzer, Castlers falsely struck these videos down so he could cover up the truth.
He false copyright struck all of those videos down. It's really, really hard to find the evidence. That stuff is just lost media at this point.
2 years later, all the videos on Castlers' channel were deleted, and his YouTube channel today stands as an abandoned...
I don't understand why people like defend him when he's literally... I mean, I think that just makes him guilty at this point, no? Like, why? What other reason would he have for deleting all of his videos? What, so people can't see the clips of him, like, you know, cheating and stuff like that? Like, tell me, why else would he delete all those videos, right? It doesn't make sense. And if you're getting harassed, you wouldn't just completely give up your channel. You literally just respond. But that's the issue, is the fact that he can't respond because he really doesn't know how to defend himself because he knows what he did. So he takes the other route and just decides to completely go ghost. Which is usually what cheaters do after they get exposed, is that they completely go ghost. They completely delete everything, bro. They private everything and they delete everything, bro. That's what cheaters do when they get exposed. So the fact that casters did this and didn't even bother to respond goes to show that, I mean, like, what else can I say, right? Like, give me one good excuse as to why he deleted all of his videos. That would make sense. I'm waiting. Like,
in Wasteland. After all these years, Castlers is still yet to take accountability.
Bro, honestly, dude, respect to Galactic for adding this music at the end, bro. Otherwise, I would have went into depression mode. I'm kidding. I'm already depressed. But anyway, nah, actually, huge respect to Galactic for adding this music. It's kind of funny.
Were deleted, and his YouTube
like it goes to Devious, and then it's just like, oh yeah, guys, Cassius has yet to, respond to all of these, certified facts and allegations, supposedly, and he's yet to take accountability. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end the video like I don't know. I just love that.
Abandoned Wasteland. After all these years, Cassius is still yet to take accountability for any of his actions, from cheating his way to success to stealing thousands of dollars from his closest friend. Castlers has one of the darkest histories out of any Roblox developer, and that, my friends, is the end of this video.
Oh, bro, that's a W video. That's a good video. All right, let's see. How many views does it have now? Oh, dude, only 900? But I feel bad for Glestic, right? Because if anything, Caster's... I mean, to be fair, though, like, I guess Caster's reasoning does make sense. I wouldn't want my stuff to be leaked either. But I don't know if he did that because of the leak or because of the voice. If he did it because of the voice privacy thing, then that's weird because his voice is literally out there to millions of people. Like, regardless, right? Okay, let's read the messages real quick. Hold on. I hear a lot of whomping and yapping from Glestic. You watching one of his vids? Nah, bro, I'm not watching one of his videos. You know what I'm doing instead? I am actually just watching a Nikocado avocado video. All right, anyway. Game devs use exploits to patch them. Well, yeah, but he wasn't using exploits to patch them. He was literally using exploits to for his own benefit, right? To gain something out of it. Which there's a difference between using them to help the game out, and there's a difference. Like there's a difference between exploiting to kind of patch, to exploiting to kind of get fame. Which is much different. Was good. It's the fact that he cheated in tournaments that annoys me. Well, to be honest, those are just allegations. We're not sure if he actually cheated in the tournament, but if I had to guess, he probably did. Tap firing with a nail gun literally makes no sense at all. Exactly my point. Like seriously, who actually? All right, chat. I need to ask y'all something. All right, who actually like? He just wanted to move on. Yeah, bro, definitely, bro. He just wanted to move on. Bro, I'm sorry. If you're making good money from your YouTube channel and your YouTube channel is pulling in views, there's no part of you that would just want to move on, right? I don't know, but it's weird. I think the only reason he wanted to move on is because he just didn't want to be in controversy anymore. But still, like, he wouldn't have gotten himself into that if he just didn't do the actions. Like, why would people randomly make this up? It wouldn't make sense at all. He definitely did something. Anyway, chat, let me ask y'all something. Like, so I need to ask y'all something important, okay, chat? Who actually here tap fires with a nail gun? Like, has anyone actually ever tap fired with a nail gun? Like, legit, like, actually. Like, is it something that is normal to you guys? Is it something that you guys do? I feel like no one here tap fires with a nail gun, bro. Reason why is because the nail gun is such a terrible weapon that it barely does damage. So it wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense to tap fire with that weapon because of how little damage it does. Bro, like, you tap firing with a nail gun is like equivalent to tap firing with the MG at long range. Like, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Help it make sense, bro. Like, who does that? Okay, maybe that wasn't really the best example, but you get the point, bro. They're either trolling or also a trigger botter. You know what I should do? HD. You know what I should do? I should make a montage, and I should start doing like the same thing that Casters does, so I can get called out for it. Oh my god, that's big brain, bro. You know what, chat? I'm gonna start. If I start tap firing with the nail gun, you know why? All right, it's because I'm trolling. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start doing that, bro. It's gonna be amazing. And then everyone's gonna start saying I'm a trigger botter, bro. Dude, that's a W idea, bro. That's actually, bro. That is legendary. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, chat. Well, look. We watched the video and we finished it. I'm gonna now check something real quick. Hold on. Shoot. Let's go back to his video real quick, and I'm just gonna check the podcast. Here we go.
Channel has like 500 subs or whatnot, but like even then, like Aimer made a video coming back at my video the other day, and in his video he said some things that just aren't really accurate at all. So I'm gonna.
Hold on. Let me add this guy.
And so there's a question that I see right now, but I'm gonna answer it down towards the end of the podcast. But like, man,
Okay.
this is gonna be something that I'm personally sitting here wondering if I'm gonna get punished for, because I feel like I'm gonna sit here.
Oh, bro, I try adding him, but it doesn't exist anymore. That's a rip.
I can support, and if I can't support it, then that's just an opinion. But I don't want anybody to go out here thinking that my word is always fact, because sometimes I'm wrong. Like, but I also feel like a lot of what I'm saying is right.
Honestly, in my opinion, I don't feel like watching this. No offense. Like, I'd love to sit down, but I just can't. I just can't watch podcasts, especially if there's nothing going on in the video and I'm just listening. I feel like this is something I'd watch when I'm like playing something, right? Lamau, good comment bait. Bro, that's actually, I'm gonna do that, bro. I'm gonna do that. HD, you're gonna see me doing that right now, bro. Hold on. How about we get into, hold on, chat. I have an idea. I'm gonna act like casters. Hold on. Wait, chat. Hold on. Let me close this real quick. Okay, chat. Listen. I'm gonna do this, okay? So yeah, don't hate me for this, okay? I'm gonna just do everything that casters does. You guys ready? I'm even gonna use the casters music, bro. That's how far I'm willing to go. Hold on. Here we go, chat. You guys ready for this? You guys ready for me to try this out? Oh boy. Hold on. My god. I don't know. I feel like the music choice is a bit weird, but oh well. What's the caster's music? Oh, bro, I got you. Hold on. I still have it, bro. I have it saved. I remember making a montage of it, and I felt so cool for doing it. Alright, I found the music. I found a 1 hour version of it, so if y'all want to listen to it, then here you go. Hold on. What the heck? Yo, did I get banned from Arsenal? Wait. Yo, chat, what just happened? Yo, chat, did I just get banned? Hold on. Bro, that's weird. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba-ba. Alright. Watch this, chat. I'll make this look real as possible. You guys ready? You guys ready for some casters gameplay? Hold on. Alright.
Just make sure you brought plenty of ammo.
Hold on, bro. I need to... Okay. Bro, my aim is not good right now. What the heck are these lasers, bro? This is such a terrible gun.
Monster kill.
Alright, hold on. Alright, this is actually a good weapon. Hold on.
Ultimate range. Ultimate range.
Bro, Caster's playstyle is so weird. Bro, his movement wouldn't even last a day in Arsenal, bro. I'm telling you.
Headshot. Monster kill. Monster kill. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bro.
Headshot. Hat-trick. Headshot. Headshot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hat-trick. Hat-trick. Headshot.
Yo, guys, I'm toggling my trigger ball on and off. Trust. Oh, damn. That's tough.
That wasn't supposed to.
He has bot movement. Yeah, I got you. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this chat. Hold on. Let me go to Legacy Competitive. I can do this in Legacy Competitive, okay? Legacy Competitive is the mode to do it in. Here we go. All right, chat. Wish me luck. I'm gonna show you bot movements. Here we go.
In a world where Roblox carnage happens.
Hold on.
Oh yeah. Headshot. Ultimate range. Monster kill. Ultimate range. Headshot. Monster kill. Monster kill. Oh yeah. Hat trick.
Bro, I can't hit my shots. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Monster kill.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. That's just weird. Yeah, bro, the fact that he tap fires like that is just, it's just not normal, bro. Like in certain cases, I'll allow him and be like, yeah, that's fair, but dude, tap firing of a nail gun, come on.
Just make sure you brought plenty of ammo.
Bro, come on. Bro. I don't know, bro. His playstyle is just so weird.
Monster kill. Hat trick.
Bruh.
Headshot.
Bro, the tap firing is killing me, bro. Bro.
Monster
Alright, I'm gonna stop playing this music now. Oh my god, chat.
In a world where Roblox carnage happens.
Oh, do we have an actual cheater?
Headshot.
Bro.
Hat trick. Oh yeah. Headshot. Hat trick.
Bruh.
Monster kill. Ultimate rage. Ultimate rage. See? Get ready to get locked and loaded.
Bruh.
Monster kill.
Like, that's the thing. People don't seem to understand how hard it is to tap fire kill. Like, killing them with a tap fire is not easy. This isn't something like, you know, Valorant or something like that. It's Arsenal. So it's like, I don't get the point of tap firing. You know what I mean? There really isn't much of a point to tap fire. Unless you're like really, really long range, but... Also, why is there barely any Germany shirts? Like, what's that? What's up with that, bro?
Get ready to get locked and loaded. Headshot. Headshot. Hat trick. Monster kill. Headshot. Hat trick. Monster kill. Monster kill. Monster kill. Ultimate rain. Monster kill. Hat trick. Monster kill. Oh yeah.
Bro, this is how Casters literally plays.
Oh yeah. Ultimate rain. Oh yeah. Monster kill. Hat trick.
Bro.
Headshot. Oh yeah. Hat trick.
Bro, what the heck, man? Bro, this dude was really tryharding. Oh my god. That's funny. He was actually trying so hard as well. Damn. And I was playing like Castlers. That's crazy. Alright, chat. Well, look, I think that's about it. I'm very dead right now on the inside. So yeah. I'm gonna end the stream now. So yeah, see you guys later. Peace.